G'day and welcome to Ranslinger.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Bounty hunt.
Wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold
Yes,
shipments?
the mine level.
That's the one.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
This is an interesting level. I'm not entirely sure how to handle this bit, but anyway, let's just say it has a twist to it, and I'll talk about the twist when it happens. But I don't know, I quite like the idea of
I
the
needed
sheriff
resources if
that
I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick.
yeah, the sheriff
As a local
that's
vigilante,
in league with the
exposed him
outlaws.
as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head.
Okay.
Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
So here's where you find out there is a very rough stealth system in this game. It's not really a major thing, but you can, in fact,
It makes me
not?
nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No matter to us.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, and Samuel Colt made them equal.
and there we go.
Don't let him get a shot up.
Start off the level. I don't actually see where any of them are. So, alright, let's see. This is also the level that introduces dynamite. It means that you will hear about dynamite during this. Yes, there's also this path. There's a couple of different ways you can get in. Ah! Right, well. Yeah. Ooh. Wow, yeah. There's a few bits that I never really found when doing this level. Kinda neat. I never realized that way was there. This game is mostly pretty linear, so it's always kinda surprising when it breaks with that. And here, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Admittedly, like, there's no real point to doing this because I already shook that guy's hand. Okay. Now, let's go over here.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it.
Here
It
is
was the
actually
biggest
where
gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately,
Dynamite comes in.
prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
I don't think he thinks
Like
much
those that
of
ran with
criminals.
Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town,
at that
drawn by
skybox.
greed and easy pickings.
Right down there.
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
You can't beat the innocent.
James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's son.
Whoop.
Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
Whoop. Wait.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the others. He set up a defensive perimeter, which I
Get rid
had
of
no
some of them
idea how to
explosives.
breach.
Put that moron out of his misery.
Not doing nearly as well today. Keeping up that multiplier.
I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was tough. I thought I was some kind of hero.
Let's see. There's ammo. I saw ammo before. I'll just break through. It's like it's Half-Life 2. There. Thank you. There. That's the one. Tends to be ammo boxes near gun boxes, which kind of makes sense, I guess.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Over here. I've got every nugget in this level, so if it isn't obvious, I should probably
But first,
just...
I had
push through.
something I needed to figure out.
Which is... Oh, right, yes. Here we go.
I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense.
I really would be... I'd really love to hear from the level designers
It was the
who worked
quickest
on this
way
game.
in, but that also made it more
This.
dangerous. As there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
They're forcing you to go into the mines. Ooh, right, yeah. They didn't actually shoot the dynamite. Whoops. Let's try this again. With less scrubbing.
I'll flank it. This is our goal.
Ooh. Ah, nope.
Besides,
Not far
once
enough.
you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around.
This is one of
And
the
that
areas
confusing
with the
maze
loops.
of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
Alright, let's go up.
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Let me just shoot him in the face. Thank you very much.
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
The enemy density is lower than I expected here. But yeah. Just get going.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
Yeah.
Take it.
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at.
Hello. Gotta be careful
One
around all
long bullet
those
could have turned that
explosives.
mine into a dad-blasted tomb.
Gotta run.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
And there we go.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
Yep, it was all a dream. Look, this is why this plan is
Instead,
stupid.
I
So
spotted a
instead,
ladder
let's do a different
way
thing.
into the mine from the opposite side.
The question I have is, did they actually, like, when they designed this level, did they design it and come
was a
up with
long
two
way
parts?
around, but that
Was
approach
this like
seemed
the
more
result
sensible
of an
at the time.
argument? Or was
Of course,
this
being I
like,
had a problem
hey,
with
I've got
heights,
an idea,
that
let's do
scaffolding
this, and
scared
then
the
rewind?
bejesus out of me.
I really would love to
Climbing
know
down that ladder
like,
required some caution.
why they did that.
Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes,
Was it that they
no man
came up
can
with 2
dodge a
parts
damn
and then they
bullet
ended
while
up with too
climbing
short a
down
level?
a rickety ladder.
Right? There's a bunch of different reasons that it could be.
I needed to make a leap of faith.
But
I was determined not to give up, however.
it you know, obviously
Sheriff Plummer
this is
seemed
the final
quite
product, and I like the
despicable
final
character.
product. That's a really
When
cute
the
move.
vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Buck. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water.
Nope. Ah,
But first, I would have to make
I'm
a
going the
choice.
wrong way.
Take the elevator
Wait.
or climb the ladder.
And see this, it's like, it's not the same kind of choice, because he's not telling you why it's a dumb idea, I guess. Where are you going? I guess I need to go around to the right. And then go down? Yeah. Yeah. So, elevator or ladder. Lift or ladder? I think I'm gonna go with the lift, despite the fact that it's obviously the stupider of the plans, in that enemies are much more
I
able
picked
to
the more
control a
convenient
lift
and more dangerous
than anything
route.
else. If they were to shoot the rope out and that kind of thing, I'd be kind of a sitting duck. But lift it is. Hello. I'm really not doing very well today at this. That's what, my like 3rd almost dying thing that's happened. So.
Plummer was a mad
Kinda wish-
dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved it.
I could have
Nevada
pushed
City.
through. Wait,
But I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time.
oh yeah, well,
That's neither here nor there.
Reasons. No. I am totally not making shit up here.
The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my
Guys,
own.
stop shooting me. Busy here, trying to come up with words to say. And this is totally not forcing me down into an arena for a boss fight. Nope. Oh look, more dynamite. This level is all about dynamite, which I guess makes sense in a, like, excavation, that kind of sense. But hey.
This, you son of a bitch! This day is just getting worse and worse for you, ain't it?
Henry Plummer was clearly
And here,
unhinged,
stop it.
and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
You ain't taking me! What do you think you're doing? This cocksucker
That
is
didn't work.
smarter than he looks. You can run, but you can't hide forever!
Get up.
Blood money for you today!
Jesus.
I need some help here!
There we go.
Come
Now
on,
I bring out
boys.
your buddies.
Take this cocksucker out!
That's just uncalled for, buddy.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Oh, come on. I totally had that guy. Ah. Hey. Frickin' where? Oh, there. There you are. Henry.
I got a lot more can shoot, but can you aim?
Not very well,
Said
apparently.
You could throw dynamite.
Seriously! Just let me shoot him in his freaking face.
Go all medieval on your ass.
Ah, frick. I pressed the grenade, but I mean dynamite button one too many times.
Run! This cocksucker is smarter than he looks. Who said you could throw dynamite? Bastard! I'm going all medieval on your ass.
There we go.
So that's how Henry Plummer
Dynamite
died.
dealt with.
Him and his
Problem
crew were worth their weight
solved.
in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty
I
hunter.
think this is one of the single chapter episodes. So, single level chapters rather. This has been Ranslinger.